I don't get these revenge guys, like they have a solid plan, they have a very good chance for them to take a revenge. But what happens is once they marry the girl, they end up falling for her, and it's not like they are just falling for that girl. It's like they can't breathe without her. So there is this guy called Trishul from the book called The Bride Chosen for Revenge. He's exactly the same I mentioned earlier, and he marries Abhigna for a revenge. Initially, he's like so cold, broody, and the way he reacts, there is no basic chivalry at all. And I had so many moments where I was like so pissed off with him. I felt like I want to go inside the book, do something about him. Then there is Abhigna. She's sweet, and her character is not like the regular bichari types. She is more like a strong person, but she's not strong because she wanted to be. Because there is no choice left, she is end up being strong. And I feel like her character is very much relatable because she has so much love to give. She is giving her love, care to everybody around her, but there is a void inside her. Like there is this emptiness, and she needs somebody to fill in that space of her. But she doesn't have anybody of that sort, and she's not somebody who is always crying over Trishul and his attitude. There are moments she falls, she breaks down, but there are moments she is ready to let go of what he's doing. She gives that benefit of doubt, and she is very forgiving in nature. And honestly, initial moments of Abhigna and Trishul will make you lose your cool. Like you feel like so desperate to change something about their dynamic, and slowly things starts to fall in place. And there is few moments where you can see that the way they have the subtle care for each other. It's not loud, but it's very subtle, and you can see there is tenderness through all these chaos. And there is two high points in the book. One is the revelation of the revenge. It is crazy. That's where I felt like Trishul is actually scary. And there is one more place which is very sensitive, and it needs a mature kind of writing, and it had one. I think that was the place where my entire impression about Trishul changed, and I started to like him as a character, and I grown to have this respect for him. And during this redemption arc, you can see Trishul becoming a wife Paglu full on, and it was so cute. And also in that part, Abhigna is not so forgiving. She was being that sassy woman. She was carrying a lot of attitude, and she kept Trishul in his place. And I was liking it because I didn't want her to forgive that easily because he was like very bad with her. And I did like the way she took the revenge. Also, there is one more character. He is like the second lead of the book, we can say. His character is something. It was very well written, and you feel like you want to know more about him, types. And overall, I would say this book doesn't have a perfect love story, but it has a lot of flaws, a lot of imperfection. There is love, there is redemption, there is forgiveness, all of that. And this is not a story where the girl is going to be the rehab for a man who has a bad trauma or something. It is more like once you fall for somebody, you are willing to change. Like irrespective of anything that you have crossed in your life, you are still willing to choose that person over whatever you had in your life. So that's what happens with Trishul, and that is exactly why you should read the book.